Hi, welcome to Radio 1 Movies with me, Rhianna. I have literally just left the very first screening of Spectre and the film is already dividing opinions.
This is Rhianna, Radio 1's resident film critic.
I have just come out of the premiere of 50 Shades of Grey, and because it's the biggest film this week, we're going to start with that. It's really heart-in-your-mouth, frantic cinema, and it's devastating and heartbreaking to watch because you're so invested in these characters. It's a really engaging, well-thought-through love story, much better than those Nicholas Sparks-type dramas. There's a lot of talk, not much action, and considering it's a really short film, I was surprised at how dragged out some of the really unfunny moments were. And it's these poignant, moving scenes which make you realise the terrifying reality of their natural home. So 4 stars for The Good Life.
I've forgotten what I was saying. Sorry. This is out.
Rhianna, hi.
Hi. It was actually Bryce Dallas Howard who was the star for me. So she goes through like a real transformation in the film. At the beginning, she's really like hard-nosed and very businesslike. And then she becomes really heroic and she does it all in heels. Just a really good cinematic experience. It's like, I loved being a child again and shrieking and gasping and clapping at the end.
This is BBC Radio 4. Now time for Front Row.
Rhianna, Margot, as I say, goes missing and Wimpy Quentin jumps in his car, mans up and drives 1,200 miles across America. This is a preposterous story, but well told.
I can't believe you think that's preposterous. Are you saying that an 18-year-old boy would not do that for the love of his life?
Well, I think you're right there, actually. Yeah.
I thought it was a really charming, really gorgeous story, actually. And yes, all right, maybe a little bit far-fetched, but I think that's what John Green does so well. He sort of makes the extraordinary rather ordinary.
Is it an accurate portrayal, do you think, of the dance scene today?
No. And it felt so false and so laboured, and I was so disappointed with the out-and-out misogyny in this film as well. From the very first sentence, I think people would be too embarrassed to watch this. Honestly.
That bad?
Yeah, absolutely. It's patronising.
Rhianna Dhillon, thank you.
From Radio 1, our film critic, we have Rhianna Dhillon. Morning, Rhianna.
Morning.
Which films are you really glad to see in Best Film category then?
Birdman, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was the one. I was just like, thank goodness that's there. I was slightly disappointed that Whiplash wasn't there because I am a huge fan. We talked about this a lot this morning, yeah. But also, Under the Skin.
Yeah.
Now, that's not my favourite film
Yes.
in that category by far. It's probably my least favourite. But in terms,
Jonathan Glazer didn't hear you say that.
But in terms of a film that is so unusual and so different and one that hasn't been done before and was so experimental, and Scarlett Johansson picking up men in Glasgow and them not even realising it was her, I loved all of that, and I think for that reason that should definitely be up there.
And this is the Entourage movie. So Rhianna...
Just felt like they were just giving themselves a massive pat on the back and being like, oh, we have loads of people gave us loads of money to make this film about making a film. We're so hilarious. Let's have some naked women. No one will notice that there's no plot. Just so predictable and self-obsessed and narcissistic. Like, they do and say all this really appalling stuff, but then they get no comeuppance. Like, there's no irony there. And they treat houses and cars and women and drugs all the same. They're just like commodities. And their idea of diversity is to have a half-naked blonde woman or a half-naked brunette. I mean, that's about as far as it goes. I'm giving it 1 star. I thought it was shocking
God.
that these sorts of films are still being made.